Hey, what's happening? My name is J.I.Starr, el Boricua de New York, de Mega 97.9. We are in the studios of La Mega here in New York City. Hopefully you've been checking out our recaps and summaries, and Gonzalo's checking out the... there it is. That's our slogan, Con La Mega no se juega. And this cat right here is Gonzalo Cervantes of Salsamerengue.com.
The one and only.
This is our recap of the show. I had a great time during the show. We had some beautiful people.
Awesome.
Great people called in, and their requests were fantastic.
A lot of music requests.
A great vibe. We spoke about a few things. You had brought up about the fight. I didn't get to see it. Did you see the fight?
I didn't get to see it, but I heard that it was one-sided, man.
It was one-sided. And we're talking about Cotto versus Jennings this past Saturday. So what did Cotto do? You gave me a few liners there.
Yeah, no, that, lo cogió and put him up in the corner, like when you lose a chicken and you're in the farm and you're trying to get a chicken and you're running around and then you eventually get him into the corner and you're like, I got you.
Right.
But this guy's like, I got you, and dropped him.
So what were you saying about who was taking notes from the other fight, the previous fight?
The previous fight, talking about the Margarito. You're talking
right.
About? Oh yeah. Well, I don't know, but he's coming out with a new rapping. It's called La Roca, the Rock. It's kind of like a she-rock almost. So I don't know. That's questionable. I'm thinking.
Yeah, well, the whole fight was questionable. So, I mean, his win was questionable.
I mean, no wonder.
So we touched on that.
Yeah, so that was always interesting. By the way, Cotto obviously won, and in the 5th round knocked him out. Sent the other guy back to England, and that's it.
And today being the, what's today's date?
Today is the 22nd.
Today being the 22nd of February 2009, in case you're watching this in the year 2030 for some reason, if YouTube is still around.
Nano, just in case for the Martians, because they're watching us.
Exactly. But, damn, that was a little retro there, viejito. Good God. What was it? You made me forget what the hell I was talking about.
Oh, about the Pisces, the Horóscopo star.
No, but that's not what I was going to talk about.
We're talking about the Horóscopo star. Horóscopo star.
Okay, yes. we have a segment where I do the horoscope, and it's called Horóscopo Star, and I do it al estilo de... Well, my inspiration for that was Walter Mercado. Tú sabes cómo lo hace así. And so I got into it, and I'm starting, and I peek up for a quick second, and look at this moron. Look what he did to me. Remember, we're live on the radio in New York City, like 50,000 watts of power, and look how he came out like this while I was doing it. Horóscopo Star, Piscis, el día 29... El día 20 de febrero hasta el día 20 de marzo. Something like that. But anyway, it went great. You made me crack up, dog. That was so good. That was so good. So we spoke about that. Oh, I know what I was going to bring up because of the date. Today was the Oscars.
Yes, the Oscars.
Thank you, Academy. So the best, and I called this, we spoke about this 3-4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Slumdog Millionaire won Best Picture of the Year. It so deserved it. I so love that movie. The way they played it out, right?
Those kids, like you mentioned, the little people.
They say, I read that they just plucked them out of the neighborhood.
For real?
They were phenomenal.
I tell you, sometimes it's just natural, man.
Right.
Kids.
How about the kid? You said he should have won an Olympic medal for.
Yeah, because in the movie, I don't want to spoil it for everybody, but there's one specific scene where the smallest brother out of the two wants to see his favorite actor.
Yeah.
Of all time, and he looks at it, and he's in the John.
He's stuck in a letrina.
In a letrina, yeah.
Right.
And back in India, in the slums, they got the outhouse, like what we
the
call
outhouse,
the
exactly.
So there's the hole, and there's no way out. His brother locked him in. He can't climb. He's too small. So he looks down, obviously where the things fall through, and there's only something that looks like mud, but we all know it's not mud. It's recycled food, and he's on way out. So he looks at the picture, he looks at the hole, and then he takes, that put us the hattie.
He goes in.
Wow. So that's it.
Great part of the movie. Anyway, they won Best Picture.
Catch it. He won those
we got mad love going out to a fellow Latina, Penelope Cruz, who won Best Supporting Actress for Cristina de Barcelona, right?
Something like that.
Okay, I didn't see the flick, but anyway,
I am going to see it
now. I'll see it. That's what happens at the Academy Awards.
Yeah.
Once the big names win the Oscars, or they weren't big until they won it, then you go out and flock to the theaters.
Half of these things are
this cat.
Don't know.
Sean Penn. He won for Milk, Best Actor, right? Yeah. Okay, so that was the little recap we did on that. And also, I want to remind you to check out my website. Here's a shameless plug, because this is why we do these things.
Yeah.
J.I.Starr.com. I spell it with 2 R's. J.I.Starr.com. It's my blog in progress, but I do have a few things there, especially if you're a DJ and you're checking this out. You don't have to be a DJ, but I got some, drops that you put on a mixtape where you can put them on a podcast or on your website. I got this widget that I can make some pre-recorded voiceovers for you and send you the code that you could put it right onto your website.
Oh, that's
It
cool.
is mad crazy, and I'm just getting involved with this internet marketing. It's a lot of fun, and it's a lot of hard work. You got to stay on it, but you could make some dollars, because God knows I don't do radio to pay the mortgage.
Okay, yeah.
You know? There's only a few of those, Howard Stern being one
You
of
can
them.
only volunteer for so long, right?
That's correct.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Como dice, no salpique.
No.
salpique.
Whatever. But I want you to check it out, J.I.Starr.com. I got a lot of goodies there. And sign up for the launch list. All you got to do is give me your name and your email. I promise no spam, nothing like that. I can't stand spam. So I will send you only the information for the launch of my product and associated products and things involving the radio station and things like that. So any plugs?
Well, always salsamerengue.com.
Yep.
Visit us. We got the the video section. Charlie, El Monstruo, the website.
Charlie Diaz does a
Charlie Diaz,
phenomenal job.
job.
Mad props.
Reamping the site. We have to for people, just artists, also in the regular average what do you call it, fan
Right.
of music, of live music.
Oh, and with that said, average fan, leave your comments. You don't understand how long they go in these guys manipulating how the website should look.
Absolutely.
So please send your comments.
Yeah, definitely. It's feedback is always great, because
Absolutely.
we make it easier for you, and then that way you enjoy it more. You
And
come
check
back.
this out, a new feature coming up. We're going to be doing the Salsamerengue.com top 5. And it's not going to be a regular top 5 of all the hits that you hear around the country, no matter what type of format the music is. It's not going to be like that. This is going to be completely different. Since your site features salsa, merengue, bachata, reggaeton, all forms of music.
All genres.
Jazz, all genres,
Everything.
Latin jazz.
Everything.
But this top 5 is going to be the bubbling under. Who are these artists that are... They are so hot. They kick ass in the clubs, but they don't get any radio play.
They don't get no radio play. So
I work in radio, and I don't understand it. But
we're gonna do something about it. We're gonna put them out there.
Yep.
We're gonna do what we got to take care of. Bring him out out of the rug, under the rug,
Absolutely.
and put him out in the where they belong. That's where it is.
Unknown and known.
Right.
Salseros, merengueros, bachateros, reggaetoneros, known and unknown. That they're just like below the surface. But you need to know who they are, and we want to present them to you. So you're going to hear a little snippet. Maybe if they have a video, we'll throw that in. And I know you guys have a lot of canned footage of live
absolutely.
performances of these guys. So
absolutely.
we'll direct you where you can check that out at
Even for all
salsamerengue.com.
those that have been forgotten, like those one hit wonders, I'm pretty sure they have a
Who are
second
you
song
thinking
somewhere.
of? Who are you
I'm
thinking
just
of?
saying, just random people,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Just random people. I'm not gonna mention any, merengueros
Yeah.
or bachateros or
You have a few right there, but you just don't want to.
Yeah.
It's okay to be a one-hit wonder.
There's nothing wrong with it. You just gotta eventually make a
All right.
second hit. I
Cool,
guess.
cool. Eventually, you tried to clean that up.
You
All right, but anyway, listen, make sure
Yeah.
you tune us in. And we're going to do something very interesting coming up very shortly. I'm not going to give you an exact date, but very shortly, we're going to do a live stream. So we'll be streaming live what goes on here in the studio from 8 to midnight every Sunday. We're in New York City, whether you're, in case you're watching us in Germany or Australia or wherever you are, checking out this YouTube nonsense that we do. But, we have a lot of fun, and hopefully you enjoy a little bit about what we do. So that's the reason why we want to do this Ustream, or rather this stream. And you can check us out live and comment. You can comment on the chat and so on and so forth.
See what happens behind the mic.
Yeah.
Because, it's just always pretty faces, but,
Oh, good God. Well, I've been told that I have a radio face.
Oh, me too.
And that is so not a compliment.
They told me I should just...
I've done TV, man. I've done a TV show. But I got bumped for a younger guy, which happens to be a good friend of mine, and I wish him the best. So I understood it. I'm like, I'm getting a little old.
But they told me I had a great face.
I feel young.
I had a great face and a voice for a mime.
Right.
Because I gotta have makeup and I can't talk. So
there you go.
So, either way.
But anyway, look. So be on the lookout for that top 5
absolutely.
of these up and coming artists or established artists that just don't get any airplay or video play or whatever.
We're gonna give it all.
And that live stream.
Yeah, we're gonna be working on that soon. Just
real soon. We plan on doing it within a few weeks. So we're going to announce it on the air, and hopefully we'll have you guys chatting with us, and I think it's going to blow up.
All right, we're going to try to make it interactive. So, all right, check us out, salsamerengue.com, salsamerengue.tv for local events and just events in the tri-state area and amongst, New York and South America, Europe, you name it. We're there. We try to cover everything for you. That's what we're here for. We're here for you.
Absolutely.
So check us out, and we'll talk to you next week.
Make sure you send your comments. Once again, I'm J.I.Starr, known in New York City as El Boricua de New York. Check out my site, J.I.Starr with 2 R's. com. Okay, and opt in so you get all the info for the launch. So once again, just so we don't have to edit later, I'm J.I.Starr.
And Gonzalo Cervantes.